Just call me, I'll be there. It don't matter, just say where. I'll be right by your side, do everything you know, alright. Just stay cool, I'll come through to pray for, encourage, and uplift you. When my sister wins, I win. When my sister wins, I win. At the Sisters Cafe.
Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. What does that mean? It's Woman Crush Wednesday, y'all. Welcome to this segment of Sisters Cafe. I am super excited. Why? Because I'm always that way. You know what to do before we even start, before we get into anything. What we like to do is share. So, share this video to your friends, your family, all your church people, all your co-workers, all those people that don't even know you, but they on your timeline. Go ahead and share this video on your platform so that somebody else may get the stuff that you get. It's going to be an exciting time because it's always an exciting time here at the cafe. So I'm going to share it as well because I can't tell you to do it if I don't do it. Right? Right. So go ahead and share it. Tell everybody, tag some folks. If I got any of the hype squad on here, go ahead and jump in and do your thing because we are getting ready to get started. You know what? This morning, when I got up, it was bananas because I realized we are almost done with August. Bananas, right? It's like you wake up, it's August 1st, you close your eyes, wake up again, and it's almost September. Just like, when I say time waits for nobody, or should I say when they say, because I don't know who actually said it, when they say time waits for nobody, that's like real talk. Real talk. And it's amazing because is it just me? But does it seem like time goes faster now than it was when we were younger? Let me explain because that might sound weird to some people. When we had summers, it was almost like we had like a whole half of the school year off. 3 months of summer. What we have, June, July, August. 3 months of summer seemed to be forever. Like we had all the time in the world to just do whatever, especially since our parents were at work. But now it feels a little rushed. Vacations seem rushed. Weeks seem rushed. It's just rush, rush, rush. Time is just flying, flying. And one thing about it is those are one of the things, that is one thing that you just cannot get back. So for me, it is super important that time is protected, energy is protected, your efforts are protected, your peace is protected, because those are the things you just don't say, oh, okay, let me go buy some more. Can't buy time. You cannot buy time. I know some of the movies say you can. Like if you have the most money, you can go over here and buy some time. I think one movie was the Spy Kids, where they had to go find the person who was making time go faster and stop them from doing that. Yeah, we don't get to do that. We don't get to do that. So absolutely take care of and protect and be mindful of your time. We seem to have this I got time mentality. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, that's not due till December. We got time. We got time. We got time. And then we keep saying that. And then one day we wake up and we don't have the time. We don't have the time. I'm sure my procrastinators in the world knows that. Raise your hand if you're a procrastinator. Time is not what we think it is. And always saying we have time is not necessarily true because we don't. We don't. It's not promised. Ain't nobody said that you can have it tomorrow. You don't even know. You don't even know. And it's bottom line, if church people say that all the time, but if the Lord says the same, I will do this and that. If it be his will, I will do this or that because it's not guaranteed. I'm sure it's a lot of people who thought today was going to be this day or they'll get this done and they didn't. And they didn't. It's a whole situation going on because guess what? They did not wake up. Or for those who think they have a whole bunch of time, have you ever noticed that you put it on your calendar? Okay, I don't have to get this done till Saturday. So here it is Monday. I don't have to get this right here done till Saturday. So I will work on it later. So it's Monday. Tuesday, another project pops up, or some family emergency, or you don't feel good. Tuesday is gone. Wednesday, you get up and you forgot, oh, I have a doctor's appointment. Oh, I was supposed to do A, B, and C. So now your Wednesday is filled up with whatever you figured out on Wednesday when you got up. And here now it is Thursday. Thursday, the kids are sick. The husband is sick. They cancel school for whatever reason because they like to do that. They cancel school or whatever it may be. But guess what? There goes your Thursday. Now here we are on Friday and you're like rush mush. Ah, you're rush mush. Okay, I'll deal with that later. But yes, you've turned into rush mush. And now you are stressed. Your blood pressure high, your body is tensed, you're worried, you're stressed out, and you're trying to get it done. Yes, I know that some of us work well under pressure, but why work well under pressure when you can work well without the pressure? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't need my blood pressure up. I really don't. I really don't. It ain't a good look. It is not a good look. And it causes so many other problems when you consistently have high blood pressure. Ask me, because I know. I know. You know what, too? Just a little tip. You know what? I ain't even got to the regular segment part of it, but little tidbit. If you don't go to the doctor, if you don't get wellness checkups, if you don't stay close under the supervision of somebody practicing medicine, then you don't know what's wrong. You can't figure out this or that. And by the time you show up at the doctor because you had to go, you have things that are irreversible. Go to the doctor and do what they say. And I know we kind of dismiss things that might happen. So if you have high blood pressure, they warn you of possible strokes and different things, migraines. I don't know what else, but certain things like that come along with this particular diagnosis of high blood pressure or diabetes or fibromyalgia, whatever it may be. There are things that come along with it. And I said fibromyalgia, but that should not be in the category with blood pressure and diabetes. But let's take care of ourselves. We want to be here. We got things to do. We got God assigned assignments, and we have to get it done. But that's neither here nor there. It is time for this segment of Sisters Cafe. It's Woman Crush Wednesday, y'all. So guess what? That means after this, I think it's 2:00, we announce the Woman Crush Wednesday of the week. If you have not nominated your Woman Crush Wednesday, go do it. All you got to do is go to the website and click on Woman Crush Wednesday. You have to fill out the form to say who you're voting for, why you're voting for them. Please remember to upload a picture and a bio if you have one. A bio is good to have. So at least put that so that we know about the person and how we could spotlight them. But go over to the website at www.sisterscafeinc.com and nominate your Woman Crush Wednesday. So not only does this spotlight the amazing women in your life and give them their flowers while they're here, it's cool to say whatever you want to say at somebody's funeral. What did it do for them? Let's give them their flowers now. Why? Because they're doing an amazing job now, because they're working hard now, because they're reaching their goals, they're being relentless, they're determined, they're changing laws, they're doing things that other people didn't do, or they're just loving all that they can, and they're doing that now. So let's honor them now. Go over to the website and click on nominate your WCW and get them nominated. That way, every week is a different Woman Crush Wednesday. And what we do is we spotlight them, not just on our platforms, but also on the website, YouTube, LinkedIn, and things like that. And it highlights them and how amazing they are. But that's not it. That is not it. What this means is at the I Win conference, the I Win conference is March 12th and 13th of 2027 in Houston. Y'all, we bringing it back to Houston, Texas. Y'all, March 12th, 13th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. So it'll be all day Friday and half a Saturday. Let my wax on, wax off. Half a Saturday. But y'all, we will pick from the nominations that we got all year. We will then honor and pick our official Woman Crush Wednesday, which comes with prizes and benefits and things like that for the remainder of the year. So go over and nominate your Woman Crush Wednesday. So I am excited to be here. Sometimes we pray for new opportunities, new relationships, new businesses, new platforms, new finances, new doors, and new seasons while attempting to walk. This is go with me here. Go with me because I'm going somewhere. I know I talk a lot, but I like talking a lot. I love talking a lot. Not just to be talking, though. You do understand that. Not just to be talking, but because I like to hand out and give information. But sometimes we pray. We do. We pray for new things. God, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. This is my goal. This is where I want to go. This is what I'm trying to get done. We tell God all these things, and we're working tirelessly. Can I say tirelessly? Tirelessly. Anyway, somebody help me with that one. We work ourselves to the bone to create these new opportunities and to make sure that we're ready to walk through these doors that are open. We want our finances to be top notch, and we want opportunities that we can just walk in or show up at our doors so that we can go get it. But while attempting to walk through those doors, we are trying to do it with the same habits, thinking the same thoughts, not creating boundaries. We're still doing the same thing, but also we have the same fears and behaviors that belong to the person that we were. So we cannot walk through new doors being the person that we were. If you think about it, if you think about where you're asking God to take you, what you want him to do for you, if you see where you're trying to go, what version of yourself can come with you? What version of yourself cannot go into the next season that you are trying to go to? That means self-inventory. A lot of times we got to check ourselves. I know we like to check our squad, hashtag check your squad, but check yourself. Check yourself, because that's the only thing you can control. I love that whole let them theory with Mel Robbins. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But you let people do what they do. You let people be who they want to be, go where they want to go, whatever. Because at the end of the day, the only thing or person you can control is yourself. You can't control how somebody feels about something or how they react to something or what they choose to do, but you can absolutely choose how you react to something, what you do from here, what you do with the information that you were given. That's all you. That's on me. By the end of today's cafe conversation, you should be able to clearly identify what you've outgrown, the things you have to release to get into your new season, what's going to replace that you get rid of. Because if you make room by cleaning out all that other stuff, you have to fill it with something better, something more, something positive, something greater. You'll also figure out what action you need to take and who you need to become for the next chapter of your life. Today's topic is your chapter. Your next chapter requires a different you. So I asked you that question again. Please put it in the comments. Please, please, please put it in the comments so that I can, if you don't want me to read it out loud or put it up, then let me know that when you say it. Just put, don't tell nobody or something like that. But what version of you cannot go into the season that you're headed? What do you have to let go of? What habits do you have to change? What mindsets will you have to get rid of in order to get to your next season? Because bottom line, that part of you can't go. That part of you, that version of you cannot go at all. Whew, y'all. I tell you what, I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to take a break because we live. That's funny. That's super funny because you guys, in case you haven't seen, Sisters Cafe is live now, but I am so used. I'm so very used to doing recording and then going over. But what version of you, what part of you cannot go into the season you are headed into? Grab your cups and let's talk about it. Woo! Our prayers are, and let me just say, I'm not saying just our, I'm going to say mine. I'm going to say mine. There's prayers I've said, God, if you could just open this door. Lord, enlarge my territory. Send me the opportunity. Give me that there relationship. Grow my business. Take me higher. But the real question is, which I had to learn, if he opened the door today, right now, in a blink of an eye, is the woman or person that you are right now, prepared to walk through that door? Are you prepared? You have to ask yourself that. We want so much. We ask for so much. It's almost like we do giving God a checklist like every single day. God, I want this. God, I want this. God, I want this. God, I want this. When in actuality, many of us aren't even ready for what we're asking for. We're not. We are not ready for what we are asking for. Now, we might feel like it. I'm not saying you haven't done certain works or you haven't tried to better yourself. You invested in yourself. You were going through the processes. You're forgiving. You're healing. You're doing all these things. But with whatever you're asking for, if he gave it to you right now and said, okay, walk through that door, is the person you are right this second ready to walk through it? Because at the end of the day, maybe the door isn't the only thing that needs to change. it might be you. Most likely it's you. And I'm saying you as in us. Most likely it's ourself. There's a version of you that got you here. Respect her. Thank her. And I'm saying her, y'all, but it's everybody. The version of you that got you to where you are today. We absolutely must respect that. Thank that. We survived certain things. We endured certain things. We learned some stuff. But we still might not be ready or qualified to take or walk through the door we're asking God to open for us. So again, what version of yourself cannot go with you in your next season? If you don't mind, go ahead and answer, because I would like to know. Why do I like to know? Because I like to know. I just like to know. It's amazing how we don't know, or we don't realize, or we don't even recognize certain things within ourselves until we step back for a minute. Sometimes that's necessary. Step back and check yourself. Can this mindset, the way I think, the way I act, what I do, go into the season I'm asking God to open for me, to prepare for me? Are you ready? You ready? You ready? One of the things I talk about in Solo Mojo, and for those who don't know, Solo Mojo is the singles community that I started. Maybe it was 2018, I think it was. I'm not really sure. I have to check that out. But I started a singles community in 2018 called Solo Mojo. And no, it's not a hookup site. It's not a speed dating way. It's not, Harry met Sally. It's none of that. It's none of that. It is none of that. We are not playing Cupid over in Solo Mojo. Solo Mojo is a community that, one, allows you to be you, right? But we give practical tips, advice, and we talk about some things for the singles community. And some people might say, well, yo, you married. Yeah, I'm married now. I wasn't. I've spent the mass majority of my life single. So I have to say I am a singles expert. I am a singles expert. I did it for such a very, very long time. Sometimes by choice, sometimes by necessity, and sometimes by this ain't what I want. It's just the season I'm in. A single season. It ain't always comfortable. It ain't cool. It can get lonely. It can get worrisome. And it can have you doubting yourself like big time when you are in your season of singleness. And I'm saying season. I know it seemed like a lifetime, not just a season, but it's a season. It's a season. Just ask God, okay, God. Okay, God, what's going on? What do you need to get out of me for you to take me to the next season? Because I don't want to be in this here season no more. Like, for real. I don't want to be in this season no more, because it's not always a pretty season, depending on what you learn about yourself. I would advise anybody to stay single until they learn what the best version of themselves is. Best version of yourself is. Anyway, till you learn yourself and you know yourself and you walking in yourself, investing in yourself, loving yourself, patting yourself on the back, all those kind of things, then you're ready for your next season. But Solo Mojo is just that. It teaches it teaches the singles community how to get some confidence in their single season, hence Solo Mojo. You're getting confidence in your singleness. Not to stay forever unless you so choose to, because that's a choice. That is a choice. You don't have to be I might get dragged for this, but that's okay. But marriage ain't the prize pig that everybody is shooting. It's not. You can do what you do by yourself. Just you got God. You got God. Once you learn yourself, figure out whether you need to be by yourself or you need God to come on and pair you up with somebody. Because it's not for everybody. Some people are very okay being by themselves. Very okay, thriving, living their best life, single. So it's not the punishment that some of us think it is. It's not. It's not the punishment. It's not a punishment. Figure out you first. Figure out you first. But that is what we do. So if you haven't, go ahead over. It is a private page so that we can keep things private. I always got things private. Maybe I should make it public. But either way, get you some wherewithal about the season that you're in. Because crying about the season you're in or stressed about it only makes the season longer. It really, really does. Really, really, really does. Find a way to embrace whatever season that you are in, whatever that may look like and whatever it may be. Find a way to embrace your season, learn from your season so you can enter into the next season that God has for you. But yeah, if you haven't, go over to that Solo Mojo. Solo Mojo sounds exactly how it's spelled. Solo Mojo with a J. Or those might be spell challenged. SOLOMOJO. Oh, I wonder, can I get a design with, never mind. All right, y'all, I'm still working on my randomness. I am, but I love being random. I do. That's how my thoughts move. That's how my thoughts move. So, everybody watching, the version of you that you are leaving behind as you go into your next season is what? What is that version that you are leaving behind so that you can walk into this next season? Understand that changing chapters doesn't mean rejecting who you were. Like I said, we must give ourselves a pat on the back. Clap for your own self and say, girl, man, you did that. You did that. You held to God's unchanging hand. You stuck to this. You put him first. You finished the course. You got the degree. You lost the weight. You did that. But now it's time to get rid of certain things. The version of you who never said no. That was me, y'all. But not no more. I love the word no. Say it with me. No. The version of you that needed everybody's approval. I saw a sign that said validation is only for parking. Like, real talk. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't care. You didn't die on the cross for my sins. All these people that we are dying for did not die on the cross for your sins. These people that we need their approval, we need their permission almost. We need their accolades. But for why? Why come do we need that from other people? And I'm saying it only because I spent so much time in it. And then now that I'm out of it, what was wrong with me? Like, why? Why did I need the approval of these people who do nothing for me? Nothing. We go above and beyond for people who wouldn't even cross the street for us. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, no, no. No, no, no. I think that was Harmony that used to say, no, 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 Grandma. That's no, no, no. Next time you get ready to people please, I need you to hear it in your head. No, no, no. Next time you stressing out because somebody didn't like something or people didn't show up to your event or nobody supported your vision. No, no, no. And in honor of small business month, Black Small Business Month, we're going to leave the person that's afraid to charge what we're worth. We're going to leave her back there. We're going to leave him back there. We don't charge what we're worth. I don't know if it's because we feel like we won't get customers, we won't get the work. Again, we won't get the approval. But do you understand and hear me well? Hear me well. People will pay for what they think is important. Real talk. Real talk. People will pay for what they think is important. So, yes, they're going to get you to do what you do for free. And the minute you say you're not going to do it, or you can't do it, or you don't have time, or can you hold on for a minute, let me finish this, and then I'll do that. Guess what they do? They go pay somebody else to get it done. Stop being afraid to charge what you are worth, because you are worth it. You're working, you're putting in your hard-earned time, effort, energy. That's time away from your family. That's time away from whatever you have to do. That's time away from you making money with people who don't mind paying. Charge what you're worth and add tax. Charge what you are worth and add tax. The other version of you, of me, of us that we will not take into this next season is constantly apologizing. Now, don't get me wrong. If you do something wrong, apologize. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a whole nother segment. The people who don't like to apologize. Just apologize. Is it really hard to say, I'm sorry? Oh, that was my bad. I was wrong. A lot of people don't say that, but again, that's a whole nother segment. But constantly apologizing. We didn't do this the right way. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted this. Oh, I'm sorry. No. No. Y'all, that's going to be through the whole segment today. No. The other person we are not taking with us is the person who tolerated disrespect. Why do we allow people to disrespect us? Why? Because we think we need them? I need some real answers though, y'all, for real. I'm not even just asking just to be asking. I'm asking because I want to know why we do the things that we do. I would have to say I've tolerated disrespect depending on who it was. Let me say that. Depending on who it was, because I was never really a person who just, you don't get to just disrespect me. I mean, we don't do that. But certain things we allow, be it our parents, our bosses, y'all. Ooh, our bosses. Woo. I had a boss. So disrespectful. Ooh, so disrespectful. But I stayed because I needed the money. When did our worth have a price tag attached to it? It took me a minute. I just kept saying, I need this job. I need this job. I need this job. But do we understand that just like we got that job, we can get another job? Don't get me wrong. It was good money. Good money. And I have not made that money since. And we ain't even including the overtime. Like, yo, it was beautiful. But at some point, and that's what it is. At one point, it was, I need this. I need the money. I got to pay this bill. I got to do this. I want to go here. I want to do this. And guess what? Everything costs money. So, yes, we tend to stay because we think we can't do any better or whatever's going on. We need it right then. We need it. We need the money. We do. We need the job. We got a family. But is that really worth the disrespect? You tell me. Because it depends on what you feel. It depends on, I know people who have bosses that disrespect them and it bothers them not. Like, they ain't tripping. It don't matter. They ain't heard nothing he said or she said anyway. And they just know, hey, I'm here to get my check and then I need to go home. So let me know why we tolerate disrespect. That could be relationships. We have a lot of that. One thing I am big on is helping or assisting or talking those who experience domestic violence. It's not always just, oh, he popped me upside my head. That's not always the case. Verbal disrespect, nonverbal disrespect. Disrespect is disrespect. But we won't tolerate that. We will not tolerate that because the best version of me does not tolerate disrespect. It doesn't. All right, the next version that cannot go with us, that procrastinating version of us who wait to the last minute, get our stress level really, really high, and perform what we need to do. Instead of knowing, okay, I got 2 weeks to do that. I'm going to do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. I did that with notary. For those who don't know, I took the notary test in Louisiana years ago. And I purchased the books. I purchased the class. I did everything I needed to do except give it the time it needed. I was so busy, so busy doing other stuff. I would put my studying over here a little bit, or maybe over here, or you know what, I'll do it tomorrow because the test ain't till blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Then all of a sudden I looked up and I had like 3 weeks before the test. Like, whoa, girl, you just had 6 months to prepare. And I waited. I put everything above it. Everything that was going on. I was doing, putting the study into the side. And then the final few weeks, I want to just, what do you call it? Crash studying? What do we call that? When we study cram sessions, where now I got to try to cram all this stuff in this 500-page book. And then I'm redoing the classes because I had them on Zoom, because when you pay for the class, you have it, but you also have access to the replay for a certain amount of time. Now I'm trying to pay attention to what she said, because before I wasn't. Now I'm trying to study. Now my stress level is ridiculously high because I have 3 weeks to take this test that they say only 20% of the people pass in the first place. Why would I wait that long? Needless to say, I'm not a notary. I did not pass that test. Y'all, I walked in there and it was an open book test. Yo, open book test. And I failed it with all my little notes in it and my Post-it notes and my color coding and all that good stuff that they showed you how to do, because it does work. But guess what? You have to work it. And it can't be in cram sessions. Procrastination is expensive. It is. If you can understand what I mean. Does anybody understand what I mean when I say that? Procrastination is so expensive. We wait till the last minute, is going to cost us something. If we pay the bill late, it's going to cost us something. It really, really does. But let's move on, because I think these can even be separate segments. The other person we ain't taking with us is the person that is willing to abandon ourselves to keep relationships. Abandoning yourself to keep a relationship. That goes along with people pleasing. I believe people pleasing is directly tied to abandoning ourselves. What we want, what we need, pouring into ourselves is totally out of the question now because we're too busy pouring into other people. But that's you abandoning yourself. What does that look like? You're neglecting yourself to make others happy. Your obligation is to you. Again, I'm not saying that in a selfish manner at all. At all. But your obligation is to you. Remember, we pour from the overflow. Stop giving your stuff in your cup. Fill up yourself. Get your rest, self-care, under a doctor's care. Take your vitamins. Do your checkups every year, every month, whatever you have to do. Get some sunlight. I'm laughing because I really don't prefer to go outside. I'm good in the house. Out anybody else out there real good in the house? That's me. But I've always been like that. I thought it was something that happened when I got older till I realized, wait a minute, I used to stay in my room all day and loved it. Absolutely loved it. That other person we not taking with us is the one that says yes while wanting to say no. The best version of me says no to others so I can say yes to me. Yes to my dreams. Yes to my goals. Yes to what I need to do to be a good steward over what God gave me. How you look, not taking care of the vessel that God gave you. That's not being a good steward over what he gave you. I know when we think of stewardship and good stewards, we automatically want to throw that just to money. It's not. It's not. Being a good steward is being a good steward over anything that was given to you, and you was given to you. As a matter of fact, it ain't even yours. Know ye not that your body is a temple. It belongs to God. He just lets you borrow it. So here it is. He lets you borrow it, and you don't take care of it. That's like me saying, oh, can I borrow your car? I don't put gas in it. I ain't putting no oil in it. I ain't getting it washed. I'm running into stuff. I'm side swiping other things. I leave it on the side of the road when I want to go somewhere else. I never lock the door. I ain't got no insurance on it. Ain't changed the tires. Nothing. Nothing. If somebody did that to a car you gave them, you would never give them anything else again. Now imagine that was God. Oh, okay. You don't want to be a good steward over your body? Let me take your breath. You don't need it. That's a little extreme, but think about it. Think about it. Stop saying yes when you really, really, really want to say no. I'm saying this also because saying yes to people when you want to say no will begin to sprout a root of bitterness and resentment and anger towards this person. And it ain't their fault. It's your fault. You the one couldn't say no. So you mad at them because you told them yes. You told them yes and you mad. You mad. Stop that. No. No, Grandma. Clearly I'm missing my grandkids. No, Grandma. I'm going to go through these really, really fast because time is winding down and I could spend. We might have to do this one in person, but we're not taking the person that keeps rescuing everybody else. We're not taking that person that don't ask for help. Ask for help if you need it. Ask for help. Ask for help. Not asking for help can send you down a dark tunnel. Dark. when all you had to do was ask for help, because there's somebody that God put specifically right there to help you. Ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of I don't know what I'm doing. It's not, oh well, I shouldn't be this way. Ask for help. Ask for help. That other person we not taking is the one that stays silent. No. Speak up for yourself. Advocate. My husband says this all the time. Advocate for yourself. He tells me that with doctors, because you go into the doctor's office, you tell them one thing, and they give you medications for 6 other things. And they totally don't ask or address the issue you came in with. No, open your mouth. Stop being silent. Who was that? Alfred, Sharena Alfred. She did a book called I Will Not Be Silent. Shout out to Miss Alfred. Hey girl, I will not be silent. I'm not going to sit on the sidelines while you disrespect me. I'm not going to be quiet that you harmed me or violated me, and then I just go sit in the corner and cry about it. No, sir. No, ma'am. I will not be silent. Do not stay silent, because what you're doing is basically swallowing the hurt, the pain, the fear, the doubt. You swallow that. Now imagine it's all sitting in the bottom of your gut. Ew. And you hold it, you walk around with it. We wonder why our bodies are taking the toll that it does. Say what you got to say. Speak up for yourself, and do not harbor all that inside. We are trying to be whole vessels for Christ. We got to get rid of the icky stuff. You will not be silent. If it hurt your feelings, say it hurt your feelings. If you thought that was disrespectful, in a very respectful way, please don't do that. That's disrespectful. Please don't do that around me. Please don't say that. Oh no, I don't have time for that. You don't get to do that to me. Speak up for yourself. Anything that we fear is not going with us. How you going to walk into new opportunities and new doors and new windows and new territory fearing? Fear is paralyzing. Fear is not of God. He didn't even give it to us. He did not give us the spirit of fear. Some of us fear success. We fear failure. We fear a lot of things that hasn't even happened. We don't know what's going to happen on the other side of the door. We don't know what's happening in this new season. And some of us just don't go because we're scared of the unknown. So we don't. And then what? We just don't. Another person we ain't taking, for real, is the person that compares ourselves to everybody else. We're not taking it. Stop comparing yourself. It's a setup. It is a setup. You are not that person. God didn't make us alike. You can't be me, and I can't be you. Simple. That is simple. You are not that person. So what? You can't sing like whomever. That wasn't your lane. It's okay. It is okay. Because some people like you the way you sing, and other people like that. Somebody listens to you. God wouldn't give you the gift if it wasn't to be used for somebody else. No, you can't pray like that person. Oh, I can't write like that person. I don't dress like that person. So what? Nobody, and this is a best version of me plug for real. Nobody became great by doing what other people were doing. Name me anybody, and I mean anybody, that we look up to right now that we think, oh my God, that person is amazing. Oh my God, that person is this, this, and this. Name me anybody that they were. Like, who did they say, oh, I'm going to be just like this person? I'm going to be just like this person. No, they were like themselves. Themselves, being what God created them to be, being what the talents and doing what God gave them the ability to do. Do what God gave you the ability to do. Period. Do not compare yourselves to others, because it's not fair. It's not a fair game. That is not fair. We're leaving that person who starts stuff but don't finish it. We leaving them in that season. They can't come with us because we got stuff to finish. Real talk. We started, we don't finish it. We started, we don't finish it. We started, we don't finish it. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. We're going to finish. We are finishers. One more is, we're not taking the person that is waiting for permission. The best version of me is the best version of me without apology or permission. Period. I don't need your permission to be the person God called me to be. I don't need yours. I don't need your permission to be or do what God told me to do or be. I don't need your permission to be the best-selling author. I don't need your permission to lose weight. I don't need your permission to get the degree. I don't. I don't. You don't. We do no longer do we wait for permission. We won't. We won't. Many of us don't actually even need a new opportunity. We need a new operating system. Our old mindset might very well sabotage the things we've been praying for God to do in our lives. Think about it. Again, I asked in the beginning of the segment, what mindsets, what habits, what things can we not take into the door that is being opened? Can we not take into this new season? What version of us are we going to have to leave behind in order to get to where we got to go? Because there's something in there. It's absolutely something in there. What version do we have to leave? It's so much more to this segment, y'all, like so much more. I think we're going to have to actually do this in a group setting. We will definitely have to do this in a group setting. But we are coming sort of to a close. So I don't want to keep going in and then I don't get to finish with you. I could do a B to be continued. I could, but we'll do this on another time and we'll do it where we have the actual time to get it done. But if you haven't, you guys, please be sure to go over to that YouTube page and subscribe. That way you are notified every time a new segment comes out. Don't forget to nominate your Woman Crush Wednesday. And that way the woman that you spotlight can be spotlighted here at Sisters Cafe. If you have not, make sure that you are following us on all these platforms, all of them. Sisters Cafe on TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, IG, Facebook. I think I'm glad it's on Pinterest, but you can follow me there too. But make sure you follow me on all these platforms. That's where you know what's going on and you can keep and stay connected to the cafe. If you haven't joined yet, ladies only, go ahead and join the private network. It's the Sisters Cafe Network. It's a whole network in there. You guys, things that we need, it's in the network. Jobs, counseling, lawyers, doctors, those going through menopause, those with little kids, postpartum depression, relationship goals. Every single thing you could possibly need is in the network. So go on over. You do have to be approved to get in. So just go over there, ask to join, and somebody will let you in. They will either approve or deny. If you only get denied if like you don't have a profile picture or it's a page you just made up, because we ain't playing no games. We don't want no spam in the group because we're serious about lifting up each other, supporting each other, and being what we need in the Sisters Cafe network. Y'all, it's almost time. I guess it's not almost time, but registration for the I Win conference will go live, I think, September 1st. September 1st, you can go in. It is early bird registration. What does that mean, Gladys? That means it's the early bird registration. It's the least amount of registration because you do know every so often it will go up. And then it is the most for those people who like to wait till the last minute. It's expensive to procrastinate. But yeah, you can still register all the way up until the day of. You can walk in and register, but it's going to be higher. So I want to give people the opportunity to register early at a lesser price. That way, you already locked in. You are already locked in. The seat is saved for you at the table. But go over to www.sisterscafeinc.com and go ahead and register for the I Win conference. That is March 12th and 13th here in Houston. Y'all, I am excited. I don't know about y'all, but every season I want to win. Every season. So I have to do those things to keep at my desire to win, right? So that's why we need you over here at the I Win conference, because when my sister wins, I win. So how dare I learn how to win and not go get my sisters and say, hey, I found a way to win. That's what we do, right? There's no gatekeeping over here. So meet me at the I Win conference, y'all. We still need volunteers. We need a lot of volunteers because we need staff. We need greeters. We need ushers. You know who I really need? Somebody who doesn't mind sponsorships, donations, and woo. Oh my gosh. That just and fundraising. People who like doing that kind of stuff. Y'all, this is a volunteer objective. It's a volunteer task. So don't be looking at me crazy. You doing it for free. You doing it for the honor and glory of God. So come on over for those who don't mind doing that you're good at it, or even that you want to learn how to be good at it because you're not doing it by yourself. We have a whole team. Shout out to the I Win squad. Y'all. Wow. We'll talk about them later, but wow. I feel so honored to even have a squad like that. Like, whoa. I got some bad girls on my team, y'all. I do. And I love it. But I am going to let you go. I'm going to get out of here because I got stuff to do. Don't forget to go over to the website to check out anything that you need to know. We got the shop. Go shop so you can grab the swag, grab you a t-shirt, a mug, a water bottle, a hat, a blazer, whatever you want to do. Go over to the Sisters Cafe store and shop online. Y'all, grab the swag. I love it. It's vibe everywhere here at Sisters Cafe. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to nominate that Woman Crush Wednesday, but we'll see you next week for another segment of Sisters Cafe. Bye.